The Xperia 1 Mark 6 comes with a wider aspect ratio than its predecessor. It features high-quality materials, including Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the front, standard Victus glass on the back, and an aluminum side frame. The back panel has a matte finish with a unique, grippy texture reminiscent of a pill blister pack. This texture not only feels nice to hold, but also keeps fingerprints and smudges at bay. The entire build is IP68 rated against water and dust. The Xperia 1 Mark 6 now features a 19.5 by 9 aspect ratio and a resolution drop from 4K to FHD+. While the previous 21 by 9 screen was comfortable to hold, there wasn't enough cinema scale content to justify it. The 6.5-inch panel remains crisp and detailed, and the switch to a 2.5K screen means the chipset doesn't have to work as hard during gaming. Sony has also introduced a 1 to 120 Hz adaptive refresh rate, improving motion smoothness and battery life. Brightness has been enhanced, and the display quality is excellent, with impeccable contrast and natural color tones. The Xperia 1 Mark 6 boasts a triple camera system. The main camera is a whopping 48 megapixel Sony IMX888 sensor. There is also a 12 megapixel ultra-wide and telephoto lens. The standout upgrade is the continuous zoom telephoto, which reaches from 3.5x to 7.1x without digital manipulation. Image quality shines in both daylight and low light conditions with improved HDR algorithms and human pose estimation. Sony's phones have traditionally appealed to photography enthusiasts, offering excellent manual controls. However, this sometimes came at the expense of point-and-shoot simplicity. In the Xperia 1 Mark 6, Sony has streamlined its camera app, combining multiple modes into one. This device offers impressive video recording features. You can record videos in 4K at 30 FPS, 60 FPS, and even 120 FPS for smooth, slow-motion footage. The video quality is very good with crisp and accurate color. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset delivers flawless performance in daily use. Multitasking is smooth, and Android feels super responsive. With 12 gigabytes of RAM, apps stay in memory without frequent reloading. Regarding battery life, Sony sticks to its tried and true formula, a 5,000 milliampere cell that charges at 30 watt. 50% charge takes about 30 minutes, and a full charge requires an hour and a half. Despite heavy usage, gaming, photography, and video streaming, this phone still manages to last a full day and night. Sony claims an impressive 36 hours of local video playback. The Sony Xperia 1 Mark 6 takes a more conformist approach compared to past efforts. Its screen aspect ratio, resolution, and refresh rate align with industry standards. Photo processing is now more hands-off, and there's no overwhelming array of manual camera apps. While it may not be the ultimate choice for point-and-shoot photographers, it still boasts fan-favorite features, excellent battery life, and impressive performance.
If you're looking for a smartphone that's instantly recognizable and uniquely Sony, the Xperia 1 Mark 5 should be on your radar. With its tall and slim profile, grippy feel, and lightweight design, it's a device that doesn't compromise on style or durability. The Gorilla Glass Victus on the back and the aluminum frame with a ridged pattern give it a classy and robust look. Plus, it's smudge-resistant, which is a bonus for those who hate constantly wiping their phones. What sets this phone apart from many flagships is its inclusion of features like a 3.5mm headphone jack and a micro SD card slot. The buttons are neatly placed on the right edge, including a fingerprint sensor in the power button and a camera shutter button for quick snaps. Not to forget, it's also IP68 rated, making it resistant to water and rain. The real star of the show here is the 6.5-inch OLED screen with 4K resolution, HDR10 support, and a smooth 120 Hz refresh rate. Sony sticks to its unique 21.9 aspect ratio, which, coupled with front-facing stereo speakers, makes it a movie-watching dream. The creator mode ensures accurate colors as intended by directors, making it a fantastic choice for cinema enthusiasts. Under the hood, this phone impresses with its Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor and 12 gigabytes of RAM, offering a smooth and lag-free experience, even during intense gaming. The 5,000 mAh battery is more than enough for a day's use, and it can even stretch to 2 on lighter days. Plus, it supports 30-watt fast charging and also comes with wireless and reverse wireless charge support. Sony's reputation for camera sensors is well known, and the Xperia 1 Mark V doesn't disappoint in this department. It boasts a versatile triple camera system with the 52-megapixel main camera capturing crisp and detailed shots with accurate colors. Also, there's a 12-megapixel ultra-wide and telephoto lens. For selfie duties, there's a single 12-megapixel lens. The camera app can be a bit overwhelming for newcomers, but experienced photographers or Sony camera users will find it suitable. In general, this device can be a bit unfriendly for those looking for a simple point-and-shoot experience. The device can shoot up to 4K at 120 FPS, producing smooth and detailed videos. If you're a movie buff, a photography enthusiast, or someone who values manual camera controls and the presence of a headphone jack, this phone could be a tempting choice. The Sony Xperia 1 Mark IV is a long and skinny phone. It's easy to hold in one hand because it's not too wide. It's made of glass and metal, and it comes with IP68 dust water-resistant rating. This phone has a lot of buttons and ports, which is cool. It has a USB-C port for charging and data, and a headphone jack for listening to music or using a mic. It comes with a 6.5-inch OLED screen with a 120Hz refresh rate, 4K resolution, and 21:9 aspect ratio, and it looks awesome as usual. The screen doesn't always run at 4K, but when you play games or watch videos that are high-res, the screen switches to 4K and gives you a stunning viewing experience. If you're looking for a simple camera phone to snap some pics of your friends, family, or food, the Xperia 1 Mark IV might not be for you. But if you're a photography enthusiast who wants a lot of options and features, you'll love this phone. It has 4 cameras. There is a 12-megapixel main camera and the 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera. There's also a depth sensor that helps with the focus. The front camera got a boost to 12 megapixel, which lets you record videos in 4K quality. But the real star of the show is the telephoto camera, which has something no other phone has: continuous optical zoom. That means you can smoothly zoom in and out between 3.5x and 5.2x without losing any quality or detail. This is awesome for zoom photography because you can frame your shots exactly how you want them. The cameras are similar to what we've seen in other Sony phones. They don't do much AI stuff here because it's a phone for people who like to edit their own pictures. In fact, if you're not into cameras, you might be confused by this phone. There's a mode selector that looks like a camera, and it lets you switch between different settings that might not make sense if you don't have a DSLR. But if you're into making videos on your phone, you'll love this feature. You can shoot 4K video at 120 FPS on any of the 4 cameras. The Xperia 1 Mark IV is a beast of a phone with the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chip. It can handle anything you throw at it. It has a 5,000 mAh battery and it's impressive. This phone can last all day with a 4K screen, 5G, and many apps. The charging speed is 30 watt. It also supports wireless and reverse wireless charging.